Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to today's class. So today we're going to be using the stepper, which is a great for toning the back of the legs. Um, it's a really good thing. You don't have to do it for more than 5 minutes. You get a cardio workout, and it's really good for tightening the legs. And then we'll be using some weights. You can either use the dumbbells or you can use the ankle weights. We're going to be using the resistance band, and we're going to be using the squeeze ball. Okay, so that's for your wrist, hands, your wrist, your fingers. And then I got some health balls, which you just kind of spin them in your hand. They kind of make a little bit of a sound, you know. Takes a bit of practice. But it's good to get your fingers agile. You go one way, and then you switch and go the other way. Right? And you do that for both hands. Now I recommend you do these over the bed or the floor, someplace where it's soft, because if they do fall on the ground, they're gonna break. Okay. You might find too that you're more agile with one hand than you are the other. But this is really good to keep both sides of your brain functioning. And you can see my left hand is a little bit harder to do than the right hand. But if you take time and you just think about it, you get the other side of your brain working. So these are really fun. They're called health balls. Chinese people use them, and I think they're the ones that make them too. So they're used to improve circulation in your hand and your coordination. So keeps both sides of your brain working. It's kind of like juggling too, but you're stimulating the blood circulation, you improve your memory, you relax your muscles in your joints, relieve stress, promote sleep. And by practicing daily, like your stretching and your yoga, you're going to maintain good memory, clear thinking, stamina, and ultimately it goes towards making your life longer because you're keeping both sides of the brain active. So they come in all different kind of colors and different weights. So might be something that you guys. It makes sound too when you get going. They make they make music kind of, and they're really pretty. So might be something you guys want to take a look at. I don't do very many because you really get it works all of your fingers, and so my fingers tend to feel kind of sore afterwards. You can also just get a squeeze ball and squeeze, so you can, you know, do both sides of your hands. Squeeze in the mouth, you can hold and release, squeeze and release, or you can just hold it, maybe kind of pulse it. So it's really good to strengthen your arms. You can even put it in between your hands and push together. That way you feel it more so in the back of the arms. If you're trying to strengthen your arms in the back. And you can squeeze and release. Then you're also getting a little bit of chest work here in the chest muscles. Alright, so all these kind of work together for your arms. And I'm already starting to feel it in my arms just by doing a couple. Then you want to switch hands on the top. Then you might feel one side is stronger than the other, depending on how your arms are placed. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, don't need to do very many. Your hands get very quickly. You can feel how your arms are tired, so you haven't been using them. Oh, the health balls. I actually got mine in a little store in the mall. So Target might have them. I'm not sure, but you could look on maybe Amazon. I don't like to recommend Amazon for anything, but they're called health balls. So Chinese health balls. I don't think you can see that. Chinese health balls. But and it gets the arm circulation going. Some people have sore arms, like tinnitus or whatever. If you're sore in the wrists and the arms, that's you want to work the arms because they get weak in here. Okay, so during the wrist circles, take your time, nice deep breathing, and reverse to the other way. And then stretch your arm back, extend arm out, push the arm down. You really feel it when you don't realize that your arms are tight. Now, if you sit a lot and you're like bent over, that pulls everything forward, so it shrinks in the arm here because everything goes forward, right? So you've got to remember that everything is connected. If you've got wrist pain, it's connected to this part and this part and this part, and this part is connected to your back and your hips and your legs and your feet. So you have to do a whole body body stretch to work out. It's something you saw. You can't just fix one part. That's got to fix everything. All right, so we're gonna just do some short curls here. You want to go slow. Get the core engaged. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do 12 today. I'm just starting my workout. I'm getting a lot stronger, so I'm feeling really good. So now we're going to go back. But the thing is, when you feel good, don't overdo it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it back there and just pulse it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then drop it down, and then we're just gonna do some shoulder circles. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to drop the head left and right. Really stretch out the side. And then go to the other side. Okay, so these things are really important. Drop the head back. Push the chin up. And then slowly come forward. You're stretching the hamstrings out. Stretch the back. Keep your feet flat. Now you want to stretch out the hamstrings a little bit before you jump on the stepper, right? And the reason for that is because if you don't do it, your hamstrings are going to be tight. All right, we're going to do a little bit of stretching with the band here first. So put your legs on, and we're just working on the legs. So you can lean back a little bit and just open and close. And this is a light weight, so it's a little bit easier. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the glutes squeezed, the legs engaged, core tight. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to hold this one out. Isometric hold, squeeze. And bring it down. Just take a couple minutes to relax. We're going to drop the legs down. Now bring the one leg up. You're going to get just the tension from the band here. Just very gently windshield wiping the legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you really feel that in both the IT band and the inner thigh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Again, don't do too many when you first start, because if you do too many the next day, you're not going to be able to walk because you're going to be so sore. So we're going to stretch forward, stretch out the hamstrings. You really feel it in the back of the calves there, stretching. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to jump onto my stepper, and I'll have to tip this up a bit so you guys can see. All right, stepper is a great way to tone the backs of the legs. All right, come over here a little bit more. All right, you step on it. Now I put some foam and some leather on the top of mine because it had grooves in it. Okay, let me lift that up just a bit more. You can see my head. And maybe that's better. Okay. So it's a great way to just work. You're working the legs, so you're squeezing the legs, squeezing the core, and go your own pace. Listen to your knees here, especially if you're not used to doing it. My right knee is correct, right? And it feels a little bit funny being up off the ground, okay? But this is a great thing. Ladies, men, kids, everybody can do it to keep their legs tight. I found that this was one of the most effective things when I was training. So I'm getting back into my training again. All right. So 5 minutes or so on this thing. Before long, you're going to feel it in the front of the legs, the back of the legs, your calves. You're getting a little bit of cardio. Okay, and you can see it kind of glides. You can go your own pace. Now, mine came with a timer. However, the timer didn't work from day one. And it has a counter in it too, but that didn't work either. But for the price that it was and for what I need it for, I don't really need the timer or any of that anyways. It's right down in the middle there, but I don't really need them. So I like how it fits my feet. And then you just keep going until you've had enough. So about 5 minutes is good when you first start, maybe less. I'm already starting to feel it. And I did it this morning a little bit too. So I'm not going to do too much the second time, but I just wanted to show you guys the leg So you get down, as soon as you get off of it, you feel right here in the front of your legs, they just kind of let go and you're like, oh, right? So now you want to stretch out the quads. So go to the wall, put your hand on the wall and bring your leg up. Keep the core engaged, glutes engaged, and you're just stretching out that quad. You can see how the leg's up here. You want to try to bring it level with the leg. You don't want it to be forward. Right? If you want a deeper stretch, you can stretch the leg back. Kind of like you're going up into dancer pose. Right? And then switch sides. Again, look down, make sure your leg is back and not forward. You're going to get a better stretch in the quad that way. Push the leg back. And bring it down. Right? Now you just want to stretch the hamstring. So again, you're just going to lean forward. Roll the shoulders down and back. You want to stretch out the hamstrings. Slowly come down. And you should feel it in the back of your legs. And then slowly come up. And then we'll come back to sitting again. And you're going to bring your leg up. Just cross it over into a figure 4 stretch. You're going to push the leg down. Push the knee down. Keep the foot flexed. Deep breaths in and out. You can lift the leg up or you can put your hands around and push yourself forward. You're going to get a deeper stretch in the outside of the leg. Just take a couple breaths, let the legs stretch out, and then switch sides. Lean forward. Flip the foot. Knee down. And then just come to sitting, and we're just going to stretch the neck and shoulders a bit. So just drop down to the side. Nice deep breath. You feel the neck opening, shoulders. So try those stretches, and it's just for basic, toning, daily maintenance, daily mobility. We're going to do one more for the shoulders because it's important to move the shoulders every day. So just lean over, roll the shoulder blades back and forth. All right, it's quick and easy. Do while you're watching TV, even if you watch TV. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right, and then lift the elbows up. Okay, that is so important to lift your arms up. Most people don't use their arms. You just sit slouched forward, and that can cause a lot of pain in your back and your shoulders and your neck. Right. So for those of you that aren't using your arms, try to take a minute. Maybe you can't go all the way up. In that case, you just want to go where you can. Maybe work on opening up the back of the shoulder blade as well, that thoracic spine. If that's seized up, you're going to have some shoulder pain. All right, all these kind of work together for you. All right, so just take a couple of breaths. Just a quick workout. Thanks for joining me today, you guys.